Hello everybody, we're finally here, episode 112, Friday the 25th of February. And we finally made it.
Finally made it, everybody. Sorry.
We were both from coming from different directions. Dominique had to go and do a mercy mission. But anyway.
Good job Maria has to push it back, because had it been at 3 o'clock, we'd have had to cancel it. But we're here to spend a little bit of your Friday evening with you.
Let me turn my volume down, it's just a little bit loud. There we go. I'm in my nightie with the cardigan thrown over the top, suitably placed so you can't see that I am in my nightie.
And I've still got my boots on, having walked in the door about 10 minutes ago. I don't think I've put a brush through my hair today. I've not put any face cream on, nothing. But do you know what? Doesn't matter. I'd be in my pajamas as well, yeah. I think.
Well, I managed to get my hair cut, so I'm happy. So I had done nothing else. Came home and bless her, she called and she cut my hair. So I was very grateful. So I'm the same. I've had a bath, put my nightie on. Thought I'd put a cardigan on just to hide the fact I haven't got a bra on, you know, and aim the camera at the right angle.
So we hope you're all sat comfy in your nightie pajamas. Where probably not you. It's still the middle of the day, but yes. Those of UK. Oh dear. Are you pleased to be back?
I am pleased to be back. I'm looking forward to sleeping in my own bed after 3 weeks elsewhere.
Oh yeah.
I had one night in my bed, didn't I? I had one quick night, and then yeah. So it's nice to be home after 3 weeks nearly. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Oh God.
I managed to fit in a few things while I was up north, so that was quite good.
Yeah, we saw.
Yes.
You can tell us about that in a little while.
I will. So you let me have a swig of water. I'm thirsty.
Hello, everyone. Well, it might look like I'm drinking beer, but it's just.
Thanks, Nikki. That's how I feel. I'm just coming on here to be amongst people, friends.
Exactly. Who don't care what we look like. Oh,
Lordy Lord. As we say, you get what you see. You get what you see. This is us.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh.
Right, let's get this show started. Can't think. I'm in one of those again, you know, where I was the other week, where I couldn't think out. I'm a bit tired.
Oh, it's you. I kept looking and thinking, what's that I can see in the corner of your screen? It's your cow cushion.
Oh, it's my cow cushion. Could you not work out?
No, I couldn't. It was just at a funny angle. I'm thinking, what is that?
It's my cow cushion, front and back.
Oh.
Sat underneath. There he is. There he is, underneath the door stuff.
Yeah, no, it was the corner of your cushion.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose, yes, you couldn't really clearly see. I've had to switch lights up because it's a bit glary in here because everybody's in the other room. So I thought I'd try and come here where it was a bit quieter.
Yeah.
Do you like what I fastened me the Sunday cardigan with?
I like it.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
I do the same as you, because I've not put I was going to say cardigan on mine, a button on mine. And I'm the same. I've just got a shawl pin, just a long, thin one that you can.
It's a nice one because it's on a swivel.
Nice.
Nice.
You see, you don't need buttons. Who needs buttons?
Who needs buttons? Well, I put it on and I thought, I need something just to cover it up a little bit, you know, just that bit. And I thought, what have I got? And I went in my jewellery box and I saw it and I thought, flipping heck, I could never thought of using that. Off you go. Learning all the time. Hello, everybody. Right. What would you like to see?
So you look like, you're looking both ways. You look like surrounded by things.
Look like I'm surrounded by things.
You looking that side, as if you've got a lot.
I mean, I have got a few things. I've just remembered I've forgotten to do a job. So can you just fill in while I remember to do this one job?
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Do you want to see, bearing in mind it is March on Tuesday, do you want to see February's teapot? I
would love to see February's teapot.
We all know I was going to do, I might be able to show you because I've got, I'm so pleased I changed my mind, but the plan was to do, oh no, I've deleted the photos now. The plan was to do a teapot from one of them books I'd borrowed from the library with lots of roses. And I thought, no, I'm going to do something different. And I am pleased I did. So this is what we went for.
Oh my God, I love it. Oh my God, I love it. Dominique, that is amazing.
I don't know why I didn't even think of it. Caroline, I've got you to thank for this, because Caroline, I think one of her face cloths, I'm sure she said she'd done the Olympic rings, and I found some Winter Olympics ribbon.
Oh my goodness, you've gone full out.
So, and of course, then when they won the gold and silver, I thought that is absolutely perfect to do a curling and the Winter Olympics.
That is fantastic. So, that is really good.
Thank you for the because as soon as you said that, I thought, why on earth am I not doing that? So, I mean, you know, when sometimes you just...
Did you use Tom Daly's pattern for the Olympic rings?
No, I made them up myself.
Well done.
Yeah, that's what I've not brought it, because that's one of the things. I'm not joking, it must have taken me about 6 goes to draw them because of where they intertwined, and I kept getting it.
That is excellent. As Jane says, that is an Olympic gold medal winner. Dominique, I've got to say, that is fabulous.
Honestly, I am so pleased. It took, well, again, because you're knitting with like 6 colours, I've got myself into tangles.
They're really good circles as well. Do you know what I mean? Really good circles.
A lot of drawing.
Is there a lot of colouring?
I'm not doing them on the back. Oh, I know what I can do. I can do the house from the curling. So, and then I thought, what shall I get to? Shall I just plait them again? No. Let's see if I can get some ribbon. And I think I just put in Olympics ribbon.
That is brilliant. That is absolutely amazing.
Olympics. Say that, it must have curling on there somewhere.
It's got to. Look, I'm just getting myself in the number.
In alphabetical. So, and I was saying, I'm going to have 12 teapots, teapot cozies. I am, but you know what? They're just going to come out yearly. So every February, I'm going to get it out and remember the Olympics. So
I think you should have 12 teapots on your thing behind you.
They would take up too much room.
Oh, well,
just come out. They'll come out for a month and then they'll go away. So thank you, everybody. I am absolutely thrilled. So I'm so pleased. I had to kind of come away from what I was going to do because I wouldn't have thought of that at all. So
it looks fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
So that is...
They are, because it's really difficult to knit circles on intarsia that look like circles, and you've done a good job and you've intertwined them. I mean, gold medal to you.
Well, that was... I was looking to... It was like I'd get 2 or 3 of them spot on, and then as I went to colour the 4th one on the grid, it went wrong. So I ended up having to do it on Excel.
Oh my gosh.
Because when you made a mistake, you could just, it was easy to do it again. The curling house is not brilliant, but you can tell what.
I think when you put that picture on social media, I think you need to tag Tom.
Yes.
Yes, you do. You'll have to tag him in it.
So
you might knit himself one. I'm sure he likes a cup of tea.
Oh, I mean, it's too big because I was using up my chunky and to get enough stitches. But it's a tea cozy.
Honestly, the proportions and everything, you've got it spot on.
Doesn't matter.
Absolutely got it spot on.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. So that was February's. March's, I am there. I know exactly what I'm doing for March.
I know my theme for March, but I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Right. Yeah. So sometimes it is just having that.
Yeah.
That
little thing that pops into your head.
Yes. So I'm obviously always going to be like that teapot cozies. Now I'm going to use throughout March. I'm going to be a month out this but next year it'll be back to February. So,
and I think so. What we need to do is both show our items at the end of the month. So we need to work out when the last Friday is. I mean, not that we always stick to Fridays, but and show it at the same time so that neither of us knows what the other one's doing.
When we've both finished.
Yeah. Or when we both finish, that's even better.
Yeah.
Right. The reason I was messing about, I'd forgotten to put something in the shop.
I realised that's what you were doing, yes.
So I just needed to do that. So what I'm going to show you is what I have been working on and finished. So this is what I've made in the last couple of weeks. So it's the impish shawl that we had designed ages ago by Knitterish, and it was in a tonal, and I've now done it using minis, but I've also written on the pattern that it can be used for using up your stash. You just follow the pattern and just use your stash. But I've used, because we wanted to use something with the crown jewels.
Yes.
So it is impish using the crown. I am loving it. So I've used all of the crown jewels colours with deep navy. And we've just put a set on the website. So you can buy the set to make the shawl. And you get the digital pattern included.
The blue and the green.
I am loving it. So that is using 50 grams and the 7.
So 190 grams, isn't it?
Just under 190 grams. I mean, I haven't used all of it on all of the colours. I'm really liking it.
It's really nice. Really.
So it's got a spine. Let me show you. So it's got a spine that stays the same on one side, and then it just increases up, then stays the same for a short amount of time, and then does exactly the opposite on the other end, decreases that. But I like Dominique's anti-theft device so much. I've put my own in here.
Well, you need to, because that's going to be on the store for shows and things.
So the anti-theft devices, because I was actually counting my stitches, Dominique. I was counting my stitches.
When I saw the pattern, when I tech-edited the pattern, I was like, my goodness.
I just made one boo-boo where I'd forgotten to put one space, but I realised it. But yes, my numbers were right, because I was checking. Now, can you tell where my anti-theft device is? Oh, it's not on that side, so you'll not notice it that side. Can you tell me where my anti-theft device is?
I'm coming closer. Oh, have you done an increase on the wrong side? Yes.
I needed a few more stitches because I obviously hadn't done certain. So one of them's got a nice little bulge.
Yeah, but blocking will sort that out.
Well, I've sort of blocked it because it doesn't really need too much of a blocking. I hung it on the washing line, and then I've just given it a blast with the iron.
They look so nice together.
It's about 1.8 meters long and about 28 centimeters at the widest point. So it's a really nice.
Yeah.
And I just like it because you can get you can see all the different colours when you wear it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you can't always see it.
And they look really nice together as well.
So it's the sparkle as well. You can just see it picking up. I know, I was surprised. I wasn't sure how it would knit up, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do it in a, like all the stripes and then repeat it. And then I thought, no, I'm going to do it. And so I did a bit of a design feature in the middle, just made it a bit thicker. That's the wrong way around, but that's just to show that the back looks nice as well.
Yes, the back.
I mean, you can do it as you want. The pattern is there to tell you if you want to knit it exactly like that. But the actual, it's a lovely pattern. So it's just garter stitch all the way.
I mean, you could do, if you've got an advent that you've still not used, you could, with the advents, you could do it however you like, can't you?
So the pack is on there now. It's £32 for all the wool and the pattern, or you can buy the pattern on its own, which is showing this version. We've changed the photo and everything, and the pattern, a digital pattern, is £4.
So the minis are the sparkle and the navy's non-sparkle.
Non-sparkle, and that's the set. But if anybody wants something, they want a different colour with it, they don't want to use the navy. I mean, I like the navy because I must admit it seems to make all the colours pop.
You might have something else.
Yeah.
I mean, an undyed might work. Maybe not with the
silver, but I just think the navy or a dark or a grey looks really nice with it because it just makes all of those colours pop.
Really
so that's why I decided to do it like that, and I'm pleased with how I did it.
Really nice, and that is because we've not done the gradient yarns for such a long time, Impish has always got left to one side and not really had much. It looks beautiful.
And it's nice because it's not too thick to wrap around your neck as well. But you could, if you wanted to, in the middle section, you could actually increase it. So say you wanted an even longer one, all you need to do is in the middle section where it says on the pattern, you could actually do it a lot longer. You could do it in double knit if you wanted.
Yeah.
You know, just if you're using your stash up, I used 3.5 needles on that just to open it up a bit more. So if you did a double knit, you could probably do it in 4.5. So I would have thought.
I think it would be a really nice stash buster.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice if you just did it in lots of different colours. Yeah, all sorts. Yeah. It is really nice.
Yeah.
Really.
And that'll be coming to it because first of all we knew we needed it re-knitting, didn't we? In something for the shows coming up, and it was as soon as I saw the set we'd done. So that's it. That's my Jubilee scarf.
And that's perfect because 5 minis. You'd have to have thicker bands of the main colour. You'd need 100 grams of that.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't realise, but 7 minis is perfect colour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's worked out really well, actually. So just the right size. So I even did a little bit of maths, I mean, for me.
Perfect.
So, so that's what I'll be wearing on Jubilee Day.
Yes. Might it have a spin out tomorrow?
It's definitely going to have a spin out tomorrow. Because tomorrow we've got our afternoon tea knit and natter up at Hemswell.
Yes. Oh, very good.
I'm looking forward to that, I must admit.
I really am.
Not looking forward to just a chill.
Something else that's going to make an appearance.
Oh. That's quick. Oh, I like that.
It is only 40 grams, isn't it? But
you've done more than me. Oh, my nose is.
Hang on, let me see if you can.
Oh, that's better because you couldn't really see the colour. Oh, that's really nice.
So that is. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm showing you the wrong way. That's Blizzard, and I went with charcoal, and I'm really.
That looks really nice. I like it. Because so that's the Fisherman's Shawlette, isn't it? That Dancing Puffins Becky designed, and a percentage of it goes to her charity Baby Basket. So I'm still on with. So that just goes to show how different. So thanks for the ideas, everybody. We think we're going to for the shows.
Yeah.
Do them in different colours like each season. So that's the original one I'm doing, the neons, and then I've got the fire. But look how different it looks, and then it's such a good price shawl, £9 for the pattern and this, and we give some of it to charity. What more can you want?
If you just want the pattern, I put the link last week and I'll do the same. We've not got the pattern, but just go to Becky and she'll sell you the pattern because all you need is 40 grams. Now, talk about playing yarn.
You don't have to change colours either if you don't want to, do you? You could just do it all in a scrappy. But if you buy it from Becky as well, Becky also puts a percentage of it to the Baby's Basket charity as well.
I played Yarn Chicken.
Oh, my Lord, you did.
And won just. I did do a stretchy bind off until I got to about there and I thought, I'm going to run out. So it didn't go quite as stretchy, but I have really blocked it. And because it's going to go on the stall, I did a built-in anti-theft device as well. I did it on, you can just
slightly. I like it.
I did that on Wednesday night when we were knit and natter and we were talking about all sorts of things, and I put it down in the middle of a row and I thought I'd dropped a stitch, and in hindsight I probably hadn't, and I put one in so it offset it. But do you know what? Once it's wrapped around your neck, who's going to see?
It's an anti-theft device. I mean, I think you've done something there by creating anti-theft devices in.
I'll know if someone tries to steal this one off the stall.
You will, because you'll be able to whip it off them and say, excuse me, I know where my... Very nice.
So, that's 40 grams. And
40
actually,
grams.
if you give it a real good blocking, you can, it's
Did
not
you
a bad.
do it on the size needles it said?
Yes. What size needles did it say? I'm sure.
375s. 375 needles.
375s.
Oh, look at that. True to size.
Although I actually got more than, because in the pattern, Becky says, just keep knitting till you run out of on. I think Becky said in the pattern, it's something like, I got up to 60 something stitches, and I actually got a few more rows in, which surprised me, but I don't know what Becky was, I don't know what she designed on, because she didn't design it on Puffin Rainbow, did she?
No.
So it might have been slightly smaller yardage. But I tell you what, I mean, I know it's really difficult because this is a lacy pattern. I am loving Blizzard.
Blizzard looks really nice. Looks really nice, Nittle.
You like it?
Yeah, looks really nice.
Yeah, I'm pleased. I started it and I was a bit like, oh.
But that won't be available as a kit yet, will it? That'll be when we do a show. What we're doing with that one? Is it going to be a kit? Should I add it to the should I add it now to the kit?
Yeah, you can do. I mean, we did it for the show, but for the shows. But it's one of them things, because we mentioned it last week. If I didn't do it, we forget, don't we?
I'll put it on tomorrow then. So if you take a photo of me nicely swirled up, or tomorrow bring it and I'll take a photo. That'll be much better. I might even fasten it on the nice.
Yes. Yes.
You know what Dominique's know what I'm talking about. We have this shorthand that we know what each other's talking about. Then it'll be on the website. So
yeah.
But yeah, really, really nice little shawl as a present, that for £9.
So, and I'd got that much left of the Blizzard, because she suggests changing on like rows 1 or 3 or 2 or whatever. And I thought, well, I'm not going to have enough to do another row. Normally I'd have knit and just changed in the middle of a row, but because it's a sample, I thought, I'm going to do like I should.
Going to do as you're told.
Until I put my anti-theft device in. So,
like an anti-theft device. I mean, I think we need to patent this anti-theft device in shawls.
Yes.
Yeah. Not everybody can do it, can they? There's an art to it.
You only do it with very precious things. That's what.
So you've seen mine that I'm working on. So I think I'm probably going to take this tomorrow, because it'll be something easy, fairly easy. This or my sock, which I haven't really done very much on. I'll give you a quick show of it, but I haven't really done much more on it. But I'm nearly to the toe.
Oh, you're nearly there, aren't you?
Yeah, I think they'll become with me because they're fairly simple to think about. Would you like to see what I got up to while I was away?
Yes, please.
So I finally got to see Lucy at Lucy Locketland. Her shop in Seaburn. I've been trying to get there for ages, and then of course COVID hit, didn't it? And couldn't see. But of course I was stuck up north and I didn't have my car, because I'd driven Dad's car up when I had to take him home, and David brought us, whatever. So I only didn't have my car, so I had to sweet talk WITA Dad into coming to Seaburn with me to see Lucy. So good old Dad, off with troubles.
I would think that was such a hardship for
such a hard. The sell was, we're off to a wool shop to see Lucy. I'll buy you fish and chips. Would you like to come? Yes, please. Thank you very much. So, I mean, we chose it. The weather was appalling. It chucked it down on the way. So we got there, and if you've never been to Lucy's shop, it's like a little treasure trove. She's got so much in a small space. And if you've ever seen her stall at a yarn show, it's just like that, but more stuff in it. And she's got it really well displayed. There was so much in it. And everywhere you looked, there was like little things hidden behind different things. So Dad was in his element, because he got sat in the back with some of the girls that were helping Lucy pack some boxes. So he was in his element, just jabbering away. You know what it's like. But it was lovely to see Lucy. It was lovely to see the shop as well. And there's some nice other little shops dotted by the side.
Yeah.
like a deli and some other and a clothes shop and gift shop. So, so the first thing I purchased, and I've been wanting this for a while, is the Corinne Lapierre felt animals, because Lucy does a lot of these and she does a lot of work with them. So it's because I bought the thanks to Marjorie, I bought for Christmas the advent calendar, and I had quite a bit of the felt left over. And I thought, what am I going to do with it? I need to make something. So I'd had my eye on this book. I mean, look how cute.
I mean, they really are.
They are so adorable. So there's different families in there. There's rabbits. So there's raccoons, bears, rabbits, mouse, fox, deer. But it's just the little accessories that go with it, like fishing. You know, like look at the binoculars and really, really sweet.
I was going to say, they're not binoculars, they're the raccoon's face, but then I could see the binoculars hanging round his neck.
So then, of course, I had to buy some more felt, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
So I've now got a bit of a selection for a lot of the things that are in that book. And I'm just going to start knitting them and then dot them about, you know, like just you'll find a little mouse sat on a shelf, or you'll... So I'm blaming Marjorie. Yes, Marjorie, I knew you would have that book.
I was going to say, you won't be surprised to hear Marjorie's got it.
I nearly bought the bird book as well, but I resisted because I thought, really, I need to like start making something, and then I can get the bird book another time. So
you've got to do some bunnies for Easter.
Yes, I have. I have got to do some little bunnies for Easter. You're absolutely right.
That would be a starting point.
So they were the first thing that I saw, and then Lucy had done some random wool dye, and I just fell in love with this.
Oh, nice!
This was just one of a kind, Blueface Leicester.
Double knit,
100% Blueface Leicester. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I just love the colours in it.
A hat.
I might make a cowl. I don't know. I just love the colours in it, and it didn't have a name. So Lucy said, "Well, it's all based on my Scottish theme." So Dad came up with Inverary.
Oh.
So Dad called it Inverary. But look at the different reds and
there's green, all sorts in there.
I really like it. I might make another pair of June B's gloves.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Who knows what it'll turn out to be? But you know when you're just drawn to a colour and you just see it.
It'll tell you when it knows what it wants to be.
And then also in the shop was Ali Hall, who was helping her. And she makes ceramic items. And this was on a shelf. Oh my goodness. I had to buy it. Thought, well, it sort of looks like my house.
Oh, that's...
I'm trying to get... How cute is that?
That's beautiful.
It's really nice. She had some really pretty things in.
That's really... Ali Hall?
Yes, A-L... I'll show you here because I also happened to purchase some buttons. The Ali Hall.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at a name and then...
Can you see? I'm trying to... It's got like little textures on. They are so dainty, those buttons.
I really like the way they're presented on the page of the book.
No, it's such a shame to move. So what I think I might do is I might actually make that into a brooch of some description and maybe use some of the paper.
Yeah.
And then knit something.
Yeah.
And then turn it into a brooch, because it's such a shame to not use that paper.
It's beautiful. Just a little thing for presentation.
I like old pages used as, you know. I
know they are buttons. They look like clouds.
They're beautiful. Again, I just because there was so much in the shop I could have bought, and Lucy does loads and loads and loads of kits. So all those socks, I was so tempted to buy the socks, but I'm thinking, Marie, you probably got half of those stone knit patterns.
Yes.
You know, get a grip. And then she had all those gnomes, because she's doing the Year of Gnomes. I can't remember the lady who's done the patterns, and then Lucy's done like wool, dyed them for them each pattern each year, each month. We'll find out and put it on.
Linda's watching. Linda's doing it. Linda, and Linda said on a Wednesday night, I thought it was like not somebody's name. I thought it was like...
It is. It's... yes, it's...
It's not somebody's name. It's not little cotton rabbits, but I think it's like
a foundation of something. It's like a thingy. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so all around the shop were all these little knitted gnomes all over the place. But then Lucy's done like accessories to go with the gnomes, so you can get something that goes with them. So this month was March, and it's the beekeeper gnomes. And I took a photo of it and put it on social media. So all along with it, there's another kit that she does.
It's Imagine
Landscapes. I knew it was like something.
Yeah,
happy something. Imagine Landscape. So she's done a beautiful pincushion that's made in felt. That's a kit that goes with it. And she's also got loads and loads of the Emma Ball bee tins and things. So the display was like little magical set. I was like, oh my Lord. But Lucy, for people who were going on, I think it was last Saturday, or I don't know if she does it all the time, you get to choose a card, which she probably showed the photo. You get to choose a card and then you get whatever it is. And I won a free Emma Ball tin. So I chose the Buzzy Bee one.
Yes.
But yeah, so she had all these different things. So she's really got her eye on kits and things. And we've said this before, haven't we? Of different kits and, different things. Hot water bottles, there's the little cotton rabbits, absolutely loads. So you could go bananas. So, but I was very restrained, as you see.
Yeah.
But I do love, and it feels.
Is she local then to Lucy?
Yes, yeah. Beautiful, absolutely. And Lucy sells quite a lot of her pieces in there. She had brooches, earrings, I think. She had lots of different things. But
very
like them. So yes, I think I want to make something nice with that.
Yeah. I think, like you say, to incorporate some of the paper as well.
And look how it was presented. It was in a little,
a
nice little.
Nice.
It's all about it, isn't it?
Yeah,
so they were my purchases from Lucy. So I think I did very well. Not to go bonkers.
Yes.
Because I just looked at those socks and it was just like I was like a kid in a sweetie shop.
Yeah.
When you're like, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one. But,
yeah. You've done the year before last. You did her Christmas pudding ones, didn't you?
Yes. And I've done I think I've got the toadstool somewhere.
Yes.
I've got the toadstool ones somewhere. I have no idea where they are, but I've done those. But she does some lovely socks. I looked on, I've noticed because we follow her on Instagram and she's been doing radishes. Have you seen them?
No.
She's got radish socks. They are gorgeous. So, so the brown socks with the red radish with the tops on. Really clever. She comes up with some really clever ideas on her socks. Yeah. But there's a sock for every theme, like your teapots are going to be.
Well, very spring-like, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, I think spring. I don't know why. Beatrix Potter.
Beatrix Potter. I wouldn't necessarily go Beatrix Potter with radishes, but.
Would you not? Is there not a farmer with a veg patch?
Yeah, there is. But I wouldn't have gone radishes, I'd have gone carrots. But anyway.
Yeah, I'd have gone carrots, but radishes sit alongside them.
Yes, of course they do. So that was my purchases.
Oh, very nice.
So I've got one more thing to show. So what have you got? What else have you got there then?
I've got.
Don't worry, can you? You're not late. I mean, we're late, so really you can't say you're late. We were on time by 3 hours. I really like that. I mean,
I've not brushed my hair at all today, but
how much yarn did you use?
I'm looking over there because that's the remaining bit. I would think 80 grams.
I don't know what happened there, but the YouTube went off and then came back on again.
Did it?
Yeah, I've just seen it on the iPad. I saw something flash up. It went off, but we're back on again. So I don't know. Mr. McGregor, that's right. Mr. McGregor's vegetable patch.
I would think about 80 grams because it is a double rib.
That's right. And it's double knit, isn't it?
It's double knit. I just love it. So what I think I need a pom-pom.
Oh, absolutely.
But I've just not got round to, I don't know why. I don't know why I've not got round to putting it on. So I need to put a pom-pom. But I love it. I love the pattern. I love the yarn. I love everything about it.
If you want a white one, I've got a big white one here that's just looking for a home.
Well, I'll have to have a look tomorrow morning then and see what I've got here. I know I've got a couple. We might be able to do a swap. What was it? It was the Bristlecone.
That's right.
Bristlecone hat by Fancy Tiger Crafts. I'll link it again. So I nearly finished it last week, and then I sat watching the curling and got it finished.
You know what? I was kicking myself because I had got it into my head. I'd heard them say 12 o'clock, and I thought they meant 12 o'clock the next morning, like at lunchtime. So I woke up and I thought, I can't believe I missed it. I really wanted to watch it. When I saw your post, I thought, I do not believe I've missed. I watched it on catch up.
It started at 1:05. I wasn't going to stay up for it, but I was up anyway. I'd just not gone to bed early, and I was still awake at like 10 to 1. I thought, right, well, I'll watch the build-up, and I'll just like watch the first couple of ends.
They played really well. I'm not surprised you stayed up. You wanted to not watch it, would you? It was really good game.
Really good. So that is, thoroughly recommend that pattern. Makes a nice hat. A lot of ribbing, but you know. What else have I got? Because I kind of just shoved everything. I put everything in a big bag to take with me to Mum and Dad's in case I needed to podcast from there. Oh, right. So I've just...
You do know that we come like we do musical sounds here if you've not seen us before.
Maybe I should. I'll give you a quick flash.
Goodness sake, will you stop umming and ahhing and just tell us what it is?
Well, I've just not cast off. So I've done another couple, but that's when I suddenly realised I'd just not cast off. So
I mean, that looks all precarious to me.
It does, because there's only 2 stitches on each one. So it's growing. Slowly but sure. I've not done it for a little while, but I've just put another one on to keep going. Now I've got that hat and the shawl off the needles. I've got time to just go back and pick some things up. So that was one of them. And then the other one, oh yes, I've got two. I've got 2 more actually. Which one's attached? That one's attached. So if you remember last week, the Diddy, I can get them on.
I am listening, sorry, I just need to.
It's fine. I'm just struggling. So last week, if you remember, I'd just done the brain. Let me look back what they're actually called. And I've not written it down. The Heath something. Hang on, I'm looking. It's the. I'll find it. It's, I think, Heath. It's the Little Drops of Wonderful.
That's right. That's your tiny little gloves again.
Hands. So I've cast on the second one, and we can now.
You're sticking your tiny little gloves then.
And I've just done the thumb hole, so I'm still. They're not far off being the same size.
Tiny.
Oh no, they're not finished.
I know, but even the finished one, that one you're wearing, they are so tiny. That's what I'm saying, aren't they?
But they shouldn't be.
No, I know they shouldn't be.
So I thought, right, I'm going to cast them on, and I was hoping I'd get them finished this afternoon, but I haven't. So I went up to 4mm hook. They were on 3. You can just, they just fit so much better.
Oh, well, I'm pleased you've managed to sort that out.
So I don't know, I'm hoping to get both of them out of that, but if not, I'll just undo that one.
So you just need to find somebody with very small hands then for that one.
Yeah, but I'm not knitting a second one that's that small. I'm going to undo that one.
Right, okay, I'm with you. I see what you're doing now. But they are incredibly small.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tiny. I mean, maybe you could actually use it as a little cup holder to keep your tea, your cup in. We'd put your cup in. Your words, Marie, your portable coffee teacup.
Wouldn't go round it.
And then cup cosy.
That's what it would keep warm.
For a goose egg, maybe.
But this yarn, it's the Woodland by Ducky Darling. I just love colours in it. I'm
just going to say something. I'm not sure. Is anybody watching us still? Because I know we went off. Can somebody just comment if we're still there? It's showing me out, but I don't know if it's kicked people off. So if anybody's there, can you just put a comment? Not that it matters. We can just sit here rabbiting because it is recording.
Caroline's commented about Peter Rabbit eating radishes.
Yeah, but that was a while ago. That was like, we're now on 1:45, and that was, I don't know, maybe, I'm not sure what time it all went off. Yes, Carol, that's all right then. Yes, thank you, Caroline. Go on.
Oh, yeah, everyone's still there. Thank you.
Oh, good, good.
It's just, the colours are absolutely, they're just beautiful. I love them. So they needed to be knit into something. So that's why I've picked them up and not throw my teddy out, and I've started again.
Lovely.
But 4. And I would always use a 4mm hook for double knit anyway.
Yeah, I would. Well, we said this before, didn't we? We had this conversation before that.
So they're on the go, but they won't come with me tomorrow because I just need to think a little bit about them. I've got one more thing to show you.
Ooh, go on then. One more thing. Sorry, I'm just he's just texting me. I'm just trying to do this. That's very rude of me. I am listening to you, but I do need to answer this reply. I am listening. I'm listening.
Kathy has made me do this. So
Kathy made you do it.
I've had to pick it up again.
Oh.
So I'd got to the bottom of the yoke.
I mean, you had to do some of that in February, didn't you, really?
Well, I suppose I did. I'd got to the bottom of the yoke, and I'd not knocked myself out, but I'd tired myself of it because I was desperate to get to the bottom of the yoke. And then I got to the bottom of the yoke, and I had to do a little bit of thinking because I've reversed the pattern. It should be bottom up and it's top down for splitting for the sleeves. Yeah. And it's really not that difficult, but I'd obviously got bored and put it to one side. So I don't think I've knit on this since about November or even earlier than that. So it's out again, and I'm just...
looks nice though. I really like the colours in it. It looks really nice.
It will be nice when it's finished. It's
going to be lovely when it's finished.
I'm about 6 or 8 rows from splitting for the sleeves, and then it is just, I don't need to think after that. I don't need to think.
You can just keep going round and round. Can I just say, Sue's just upset me. She sat listening, watching us from a sunny Tenerife, sat in the bar. Good girl.
You should have been knitting that. She was joined us from Tenerife yesterday.
I missed you then.
Oh,
Sue, I hope you're having a fantastic time. Bit sun, alcohol by the pool.
She'd got some knitting. She'd been doing some knitting. She was showing us. Oh,
fantastic. I hope you're having an amazing time.
She looked like it. She'd got some lovely colour.
Oh.
Yeah. She was like, let me just take you out round the pool.
Oh, I'm pleased I didn't see it too. I'm pleased I didn't see it.
Yeah. So that is the
resurrection. Exactly. I mean, that's what it should be called. I feel like my jumper that's still I am plodding on with it. I have done a little bit of it, but
well, it got put to one side because of Advent and Christmas.
Yeah.
Put to one side because
resurrection.
It's back out, everybody. So, I've just lost some stitches. Hang on.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. I've nearly picked them all up. 1, 2. I mean, after all this work and then lose all my... Right, we're back on. So it's back in the good books, and it is the After the Rain, but in a different colour.
I'm sorry, read it. Marion, it's a happy birthday. She's got a redundancy and retired today. Yay! Oh, Marion.
Cheers.
Cheers. All I've got is water, but cheers. That is fantastic news. I am so pleased you got it sorted.
I cannot believe how long you've had to wait for it. Right, well, road trip then, and we'll have to come and have lunch with you.
Road trip, I like that. Road trip, Marion. Oh, that is amazing. Well done.
Marion's been waiting quite a long time for that news, so...
more time for knitting. No excuses now. No excuses.
Do you want to finish the resurrection? That's for that one, Marion.
Oh dear.
Oh,
right.
So what else have you got? That's it now. That's all my knitting for this week.
This came just as after we'd finished the podcast before I went to Falmouth. And I've never had a chance to show it. So this came. The painting.
Oh, sorry. I was just writing down.
The painting shawls, the book from Stephen West. And there's some, I must admit, there's some really nice stuff in it. So I think I've had a quick peruse, but the one I would like to do at some point, should I say the one I want to start off with, is this one. I really like it. It's got like triangle mosaic in it.
What shape is it? You can't see. Is it just like a long scarf?
No, I'll show you because there's like gazillions of pictures of it.
Just right.
There's a small version and a large version.
Oh, right. Oh,
it's like an asymmetric triangle.
It is triangular then, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that one called?
That one's called Painting Triangles, believe it or not.
Oh, well, there you go.
Exactly what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
Sideways triangle begins at the small tip, gradually increasing to the wider end. So that's probably a better photograph of it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's massive, that one. But I really like it. It sort of drew my eye in that. And I like the colours it's in as well. I thought it would look nice in our yak as the colour. And then using some of our... I really like that. But there's some really nice patterns in there. And of course, you get the digital book as well when you buy the book. But there's some really nice shapes in there.
Yeah.
Marjorie, did yours turn up? Did you manage to get hold of one? Marjorie and I ordered it at the same time, but it would have been over subscribed, so Marjorie didn't get hers.
Right.
So I said, I'll bring it along to the retreat in March anyway, and we can have a look at it. But there's some really nice ones. You know, sometimes you can get a book and you look and you think there's not many things I would like to knit. There's quite a lot of things in there to knit.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it literally arrived. I think we'd done the podcast on the Thursday, didn't we? Before I went to Falmouth, and it arrived Friday morning, just before I set off. So yeah, I just missed it.
Excellent. Well, we'll look forward then to watching that being cast on.
I will have something to show you next week that's arrived, but I haven't put it together yet, so it'll be better when I put it together.
Right. Yeah, got that.
You know, we like to keep a mystery.
Yes.
But apart from that, that is everything. So at the minute, I'm going to be working on this, my socks in the background. So this and my jumper, actually, that's what I'm cracking on with, my Wensleydale jumper.
Yeah.
I wanted it finished for March. And at the time when I said that, I thought I would have had more time, but you know what? family life, and life gets in the way sometimes. Not gets in the way, but
that's the striped Gansey one, isn't it?
It diverts you from your original train of thought, shall we say. So I will be getting back onto that.
No, Marion's saying she sold it to someone else. That's no good.
I do hope it wasn't me that got it.
I wouldn't think so.
Oops. Yes, it'll come back in stock. It'll come back. And you'll probably get it for a cheap, not cheap, but you might get a reduction in it.
Yeah.
You know, when there's not such a
first wave of sales has gone through.
But don't forget, Marjorie, it's your birthday soon, because I know this, because it's my birthday soon. You know, like Sue says, you've got to start saying it early, haven't you? Got to start saying it early. Anyway.
I've got one other thing that's not knitting related, but I just had to show because I fell in love with it when I saw it. And then now I've seen it in the flesh, I love it even more.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. That is beautiful.
Look at that.
That is beautiful.
And it's got my purse and my face mask in it.
Obviously essentials.
Well, it's because I took everything with me.
It's a really nice basket. Is it one of the baskets?
No, this is from a company called Wovenology.
Oh.
They're
really nice baskets. Very nice.
I had more information on it, but I can't remember. They support locals in
a foreign country.
I'm going to say Ghana. I'm going to be brave and say Ghana. And I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put
all what the company's called again. And let me just Google it while we're on.
Wovenology.
Wovenology. Oh, I like Wovenology.
I really liked
Wovenology baskets. I found them. Bulgur basket.
It's the what basket?
Bulgur.
That's right, and that's because it comes from that part of the country. I really like the story behind.
10 out of 10 because they are imported directly from Ghana. Each of the basket is ethically sourced and hand woven by artisans. They are paid a fair salary.
I liked everything about the company.
Dog baskets and stuff.
Oh, they do all sorts. These are, I think,
pots.
The small ones. Some of them are stunning. It was £35.
No.
Which I thought
bargain.
Really good.
That is a really good price. They are. I tell you what, they've got some beautiful things on their plant pots. I like a basket. You can't go wrong with a basket.
Well, all my baskets are all secondhand. They're all of them are battered and bruised, and I've just had my bedroom redecorated, and I thought I just want something nice by my bed that I can put my knitting in. So Gaynor from Tales from Cuckoo Land, I'd seen she'd got them. She'd shown us. She'd bought one for herself and one for her mum just after Christmas, I think. And I kept dumbing and ahhing, and I kept going back, and I kept being drawn to this one.
Really nice.
Oh, I'm gonna have a go.
I'm gonna like them.
It is beautiful.
Wovenology.
Oh, Nikki's saying she keeps. Yeah, Nikki, I had to keep looking, and I kept walking away, and clearly I gave in. But I'm really pleased I did, because.
They are beautiful baskets, really nice.
One of a kind, so you just have to keep looking.
Is that leather on the handle then?
Well, it looks like it and feels like it.
Really nice. Really nice. That is a beautiful shape as well.
That looks like a hot dog from there, but
hot dog.
Well, that did. So yeah. So now I can. That's coming with me tomorrow for afternoon tea.
Oh, perfect.
And I went to
like Heidi with your basket. Get your bunches in.
I went to the post office this morning, and there was a lady in front of me, and she'd not a basket, nothing like as nice as this, But she was out in the Bellgate in Lincoln with a basket, and I thought, I think that's what I don't need a handbag anymore. I'm just going to turn into a woman with a basket. When you it's as nice as that.
I'm going to turn into a woman with a basket.
Yeah, I think I am. I went and bought some fruit and some salad.
Look at her, she's holding on to it now. She's a woman with a basket. That's a sticker all in its own. I want to be a woman with a basket.
A beautiful basket, though.
Oh.
It's lovely. So, those of you coming tomorrow, I shall be the woman with the basket.
She will. She will. I only have my other wicker basket, my French shopping basket. So we'll be two ladies with baskets. But yours is a much more colourful basket than mine.
Beautiful, yes. Yeah. And I just like the fact that you're supporting small businesses.
Exactly.
Well. But I'll put the links below. Yeah, it came. When did it come? I'd come home from work one day this week, and there was this big button. I'm like, what on earth is that? Well, there's no weight to it. And
it's a t-shirt quote, Stuart. You're right. I want to be a woman with basket. Oh God!
You know, we all have to have our aspirations, and that's fine.
And you've achieved it. I mean, where's the next milestone going to be?
To fill it with beautiful things.
To fill it with apples and things.
Marion, that's right. I am a woman with a basket, or am I a basket case? One or the other.
Oh, an English murder. It does sound like woman with her basket. Does it have an anti-theft device? No, it probably will have plenty of them inside it. Oh.
An anti-theft device? No, but I'm going to make one.
A basket case. No, I'm the basket case. She's the woman with a basket.
Oh, dear.
Lord. Well, that was a wonderful thing to end on. Go on.
Imagine.
Oh, here we go.
Imagine a murder mystery set around a woman with a knitting basket
in a rural retreat.
I mean, I think that is Miss Marple, but it's not really, because Miss Marple's not funny.
It could be a little bit like Rosemary and Thyme rolled into Miss Marple, rolled into...
meets Miss Marple, meets Rosemary and Thyme. Can you imagine?
Meets Agatha Raisin with a basket.
Oh dear.
Oh. Well, on that note, I think we just can't better that, really. Just can't better the fact that you've reached your pinnacle in life. You're a woman in a basket.
So all I've ever wanted to be.
When I grow up, I just want to be a woman with a basket.
Julie, I did wonder what you were trying to say. Quintessential. I can see what you were trying to say.
Your brain was working too faster than your fingers could. I'd sort of worked out it must be quintessential, but Father Brown.
Knitting needles as weapons, yes.
Oh, don't worry, we've got all this plotted. Don't you worry, we keep going on about this.
Watch it as a book. I can see it as a TV. I can see it already.
I can see it already. Oh, my Lord.
Right, it is...
Richard Osmond, eat your heart out. That's all I've got to say.
It's 8 o'clock on a Friday night. I'm sure you've all got better things to be doing. Marion, you need to go and pour yourself a big gin to celebrate.
Yes, I might go and pour one myself just to celebrate with you, Marion.
Yeah, I might. I wasn't going to, but I will just to celebrate.
Thank you for joining us on this, wonderful adventure that we've had this evening.
Sorry we've messed you all around, but it's been nice that you've been able to join us.
Thank you for everybody who's joined us.
We shall see some of you tomorrow.
Yes.
For afternoon tea.
Yes. See you all later. Thank you so much for joining us.
I've not got